Hi, so we are at CEM in Telecoms, and I'm very pleased to be joined by Assaf from Cellmining. Assaf, great to see you here. So I was interested if you could tell me about the main challenges that operators face in ensuring they have the best kinds of customers experience today.
Well, operators so far have resorted to old traditional tools for measuring customer experience, but they haven't really gained user-centric and user-detailed views on their subscribers. And that actually does not allow them to focus on the subscriber experience and to analyze what their subscribers are actually feeling on the network. What we provide for those operators is the ability to become user-centric in the way they look at the data, in the way they analyze it, and then turn back the actions onto the network for improved customer experience based on what they find.
Obviously, there's a lot of data floating about the network. How can an operator keep track of that and also benchmark it against other types of data?
Yeah, well, when we analyze the data and present it to the operators and to its systems, we make sure that the customer views are essentially correlated with what the network KPIs are. And in that sense, we're bridging the gaps that exist today between the practice of network optimization and customer experience management. It's the uniqueness of our solution that allows to bridge that gap. And this is what makes our solution as customer-centric as can be when you're talking to the network folks, and it makes the solution very appealing to customer experience folks because they know that finally the network can be affected by what they drive and by what they seek and want it to be.
So what is unique about Cellmining's CEM solution and its associated network analytic capabilities, and what can it provide for operators?
The fact that we read user-centric data and we correlate 24/7 the user to the device, the handset, the location, the cells and the technologies that are driving those conversations and sessions, that on its own brings enormous value to the operators because they are able to build profiles of subscribers and add them to their existing views and existing profiles that they build for their own subscribers. When they look at groups which are affiliated by a corporate business or any type of groups that have business commonality like average revenue per user or satisfaction scores, when they look at these groups and they see the network experience of that particular group, that has immense value. They are able to understand exactly what went wrong or actually even what went right with the experience that they are delivering to the customers.
And with MWC just around the corner, I understand that you're going to be talking a lot about the energy saving module. What more can you tell me about this module?
It's interesting because energy saving goes back to our ability to analyze the customer experience and the potential impact on customer experience as the energy that operators want to save is translated to turning off or turning on radio transmitters. So the trick and the benefit of being able to turn certain parts of the network on or off at certain parts of the day and not just by rigid nightly shutdowns without impacting the customer experience, that has a benefit which translates to cost without any impairment of customer experience.
And I understand that you've been racking up the operator data so far this year already, all of which I think we're under wraps, but I was interested in why do you think operators are choosing Cellmining?
They are understanding that whatever they have done so far to turn the network around based on traditional tools and traditional data only takes them that far. And in order to really affect the customer experience, they must resort to customer-centric data, which is what we analyze and circle back to the network. They were practically against the wall with new technologies and ever new rollouts of additional network expansions. And they were hitting the wall with enormous amounts of technical parameters which need to be adjusted by the network. We save them the hassle of looking into all of that and we normalize the data and make it quite transparent in terms of optimizing it for any technology that they are already using.
Excellent. Assaf, thank you very much.
Thank you, Graham. Thanks very much.